This is a story about the foreshore and seabed and how it was unfair to Māori. Can you tell us about foreshore and seabed?
Well, the foreshore and seabed was a big argument between the Māori tribe at the top of the South Island in the Marlborough Sounds, because they were being told they weren't allowed to grow mussels, which mussels that you eat like a shellfish, that they would grow in the nice calm water around Picton, and that's called aquaculture.
Can you tell us what aquaculture is, please?
Aquaculture is when you don't go and harvest or catch the wild fish or the wild shellfish, you grow it like a farm. It's a sea farm. So aquaculture is farming in the sea, and people can grow mussels and they sell them to the supermarkets and to countries overseas, and they're very valuable. And because Māori couldn't do it, they thought, well, we actually own the land underneath the ocean, so we'll go to court. And they went to the Māori Land Court, and they went to the High Court, and the government still wouldn't let them have the land, so they went to the United Nations.
Can you tell us something about yourself?
My name's Edward Allison, and I was brought up on the family farm here at Otako, and I'm still here.
Yep, next question, babe.
Why did you go to the United Nations in New York?
To attend the Permanent Forum on Indigenous Peoples Conference, to lodge an issue we had here in New Zealand with the New Zealand government introducing the Foreshore Seabed legislation, which conflicted with our tangata whenua values and rights.
Do you think that it was bad to treat Māori badly?
Yeah, it was a breach of the treaty partnership and a breach of trust and faith.
Do you think Pākehās understand what happened?
I think they do now. They didn't at the time, but over time they have, because a succeeding government has changed that offending legislation somewhat. But yes, I think a lot of New Zealanders would probably become embarrassed by that action by that government.
How did you get to United New York?
Oh, we had a big plane ride from New Zealand, right over, landing in Los Angeles, and then flying on to New York, arriving there about midnight one night.
We have blocked the beaches.
Yeah, well, I think that was a storyline that was promoted by that government, perhaps, and people believed that Māori were trying to block people's access to the beaches, which wasn't true at all. It was never the intention of Māori people to do that. They were merely wanting their rights to be recognised in their rights of access and use to the foreshore seabed, recognised rather than be stripped away.
Were there beaches when you were a kid which you can't go to now?
Yeah, I suppose one of our favourites was Pipi Karatu Beach, or a beach at Pipi Karatu. We used to go and get mussels and play on the beach, and that access has been taken away by a landowner.
You probably won't know. Yeah, right, go Pika.
Did you see Marty, Alex,
Melman.
Melman and Gloria?
In the Wax Museum, probably.
Papa ururu